Good evening, racing fans. Tonight we are back for the final round of GT Alpha's Season 2 here at the Green Hell, the Nurburgring 24-hour layout. These drivers are in the Group 2 Audi RS Turbo DTM 2019. 8 minutes to go until qualifying, so I'm going to have to yap about a lot of things until then. Ugh. Alright, so we've got 15 drivers total driving tonight. 14 players are here at the moment. I believe we are missing someone at the moment. Believe that's TJ. Although he might not be racing today. He isn't in the room at the moment. So, tonight, what are you going to be have in for action? So, as mentioned previously, we are at the iconic Green Hell, the Nurburgring 24-hour layout. That's the Nordschleife plus the GP layout. Absolute chaos and carnage for absolutely all these drivers. So we're bound to see some chaos as we are just having Stormfly set up the room as we speak. So what do we have in action? We've got a 15-minute qualifying to kick everything off. So that's going to allow these drivers to have at least one flyer at this, because it's like an 8-minute lap. So that 15-minute qualifying just guarantees that everyone gets a lap. It'd be a push. Yeah, no one's getting 2 laps actually, because the cut-off time's 3 minutes. So yeah, every driver gets 1 flying lap. If you bin it, that's it. She's starting at the back of the grid, mate. So then we've got a 3-lap sprint at the Green Hell for So if you're unfamiliar with alphas, because I'm aware it's not been streamed as much, because Andy's had personal commitment that he's had to do to, and this has just been put to the side. So you've got around about 20-minute-ish sprint where it's 1x1x, so you just full send it, followed by a roughly, they usually try to aim it around an hour the feature, but it's usually around like an hour 5 minutes, give or take, for the feature, and that is 3x3x, so tyre wear and fuel do come to play a role in. And also we are expecting rain at the moment for the feature. Nothing for the sprint. It's going to be clear skies for the sprint. So that's where we're going to see our classic alphas. So it is looking like, just quickly, qualifying is meant to be starting in 4 minutes time if everyone is in. As all 15 drivers have got into the lobby at the moment. Who do we have driving tonight? We've got the German Sector 7 pole sitter. I believe he is looking for the Pro-Am Championship. The Truth Serum. BFER Stormfly, followed by Sector 7 Slipstream. Bonnieval 99. Newton 84. Sector 7 Endorphin. ART Beardy McBeard. ART Columbe 27. SCR Shredder 84. Fubar Philanthropist 1, Willard G-Star, Caniel Artist, Dude Bell, and the legend Captain Mills 747. So yeah, all drivers have ticked in at the moment, so we do have a full lobby tonight. So it is looking that we're going to start qualifying at 5 past instead of the projected 8 minutes, so I'm not going to have to yap as much. I always find this is the hardest bit of the stream. Just trying to hook the viewer, get them all to stay just before the race. Because you could either be here for 30 seconds and not have enough time to go over everything before the race, or you could be here for way too long. And sorry, end up just having to yap and yap and yap for absolute years. One sec, just letting you know that we're ready to start. Okay, I've got a keyboard here. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. There we go. It's looking like qualifying is about to start. Wall here, Willard saying on the wall, here we come. I'm gonna change to the right overlay so you all can see this. You have hit a wall, idiot. No, mate, you are binning it in this qualifier. You've got 15 minutes to do your outlap. Well, not really, because you've got about wait. I now have realised after how many streams I must have done, like this must be in the realms of my 10th to 15th stream, and I've just realised you can use the instant replay feature in the qualifying. I thought it was only a race feature, you can't do it in practice. So on this massively long outlap, let's just have a butchers of all the liveries at the moment out on track. So we have Stormfly and Nudesen up at front, cars 46 and 63 supporting. That's beautiful Black Flag e-racing livery designed by Taju, though it doesn't seem to be as racing at the moment. So, seems Stormfly's put a couple Valentino Rossi decals on that car. Nice little touch. Nudesen doesn't look to have done anything special to his. So we got the nice looking ART livery being piloted by Body Val 99 at the moment. Car number 5. Absolutely wicked job as always on that livery. Then we got another Black Flag driver here, Willard G Star. And Sector 7 Slipstream here, we've got a little pack of drivers here. Of course it's being caused by Captain Mill 747, why wouldn't it? So, let's have a look at a couple of these Sector 7 cars. We've got Nordfin and Slipstream here, both supporting the Sector 7 livery. I don't think there's a single livery on this grid that doesn't blow my mind at how absolutely beautiful it is. It is another one of the Black Flag drivers. Fubar Philanthropist, he does seem to have put a couple more F-Cancer badges on, or are they on all the cars? I might just be like, oof! As Nudesen and Stormfly, as here we can see, we are going to get instant replay on qualifying. Seems that Stormfly just slows down to let Nudesen pass. And there seems to be a little bit of contact there. Nothing much. Just getting feisty out there. Which one is it? G, that's what I want. No, interesting. Which drivers are going to utilise that manual DRS? Because as you can see Nudesen there. Well, you can't, because the overlay's covering it. Am I right, knob? But this car does actually have DRS. You've got to manually activate it. So these drivers do need that overtake button bound. So if it doesn't add up for much, but you do notice it, as there is a little pack here. We're still going through the levels. Got another Sector 7 car there as pole sitter. And we've got, I believe this is the first of the SCR cars. Yes, it is. A Sin City racing team going for a completely different colour scheme from their usual livery, the black and red, as we are all on the Nordschleife at the moment, and a bit late, there we are. As yeah, there is the other Sin City racing car of FCR Shredder, and there's Mills going off again. Here is Dude Bell, I believe Dude Bell is a privateer. It's a nice looking livery. Another ART driver is Beardy Beard, and then the Truth Serum, I can't remember what team that is, but it looks wicked, and that's all that we matter about, and then the final ART driver. So, we've got about I'm saying 3.5 minutes till the start of these drivers' first and only flyers.
Try doing a livery yourself.
Yeah, I have. They take ages. I'm absolutely horse shit at it. Which it's why I have so much respect for the livery makers. They often go unnoticed, but it is an incredible skill to create liveries like this, and especially to the amount of detail that everyone does in this series, and all of the series actually. I've noticed liveries are very consistently good everywhere I go, and I love to see that, because we're here to watch cars go through, and watching pretty cars go through is better than watching ugly cars go through. The truth is Sector 7, cheers mate. Is Dude Bella a privateer? Captain Slow? Yeah. I'm shit at this, but I'm better than Andy. I'm assuming, Jay, you're also not running this because it's Nurburgring. You just crash every other lap. Not every other lap, every other corner. So that's what I was like in practice. For some reason, dumbass here, he's already got damage. Already got damage in qualifying. I thought you said you were putting it on pole, mate. What is this? You absolute spaz. Alright, who expected Captain Mills? Is he going to be dead last? Or is he going to put it 14th? It might be a push. Might be a push for 14th. No, too many turns, it hurts my eyes. Fair enough, mate. I was doing a bit of practice, but I just realised realistically I'm not making Lobby 1. So anyone else have damage, or if there is Willard going off and into the barrier? No damage there, but let's have a push on that. I've used this system a lot. The instant replay feature. What happened to Willard there? Just going a bit too fast. The lawnmower's over the grass. Manages to keep it out of the barrier though. Some very nice driving from the black flag driver, as I believe Knudsen is rounding out on the north side of this. Yeah, going about to go onto the straight that goes on forever now. I don't know the actual details. I believe this is longer than the Le Mans straight. Especially if you take chicane into mind. It's longer than Le Mans, but Le Mans no chicane might be slightly longer than this street. I think they're around even. They both just seem to go on for absolute donkey's years. Where's Andy, mate? I have no clue. He just asked me if I want to do this, and I took it up because it's probably not got streamed either. As always, I'm taking over Andy and doing a far better job than him.
Why are you not in the barrier? Jay, this livery only took 2 hours, mate.
Oh, it's still 2 hours, they're spent having a look. As, here is Newton about to start his flyer. We'll go on board with him. I know about, there's 190 corners here, and I'm that useless. I know about 3 of the bloody corner names. I am so abhorrent. I think I've done a grand total of about 2 laps of the Nurburgring. I just avoid this track like it is the plague, because it requires skill to drive, and I do not have that skill. As Newton rounds out the first sector with a 44.8. How is Stormfly going to compare to that? Is it going to update? No, laddie isn't. Of course it isn't. It's warning about. Look further back.
It's 100 plus total, I'm sure.
Don't know what you do with these liveries, mate, DJ, but You definitely got a talent for them. You're a far better livery designer than you are a driver. Butchers and fast drivers up front. Beautiful Valentino Rossi decals that Stormfire has added to that car for car 46. Would have preferred if it was Marc Marquez decals, it was just objectively better than Rossi, the getting old and tired, only goat he is. Yeah, well, I believe it's a 3-minute run over, so all the drivers are on their flyers, but I believe... Yeah, all drivers are on their flyers, and provided none of them do anything too retarded, which is saying a lot considering that we do have... where's Dumbass gone? There he is. Dumbass 4747 on through. So I do believe every driver will be able to set a lap. Definitely only one lap being done. Lap times take me. Yeah, that is about how long a lap of Nurburgring takes for me. There's a reason why I'm sat here on my arse just watching these guys actually race tonight, and I'm not actually out there. It's because I can't drive this track for the life of me. Oh my god, this lap just seems to go on for ages. It's definitely, you definitely need to have some 8-minute lap time. Yeah. Crap. Yeah, it is an 8-minute. It's an 8-minute. Doesn't the runoff countdown start after the first driver goes across across the grid, or is it straight after the check flag falls? Then it's the 3 minutes, because if it is like that, because yeah, it's gonna check flag is gonna fall before Newton finishes his lap, and 15th is only 2 minutes behind Newton, so should hopefully be able to finish. How annoying would that be if you get like you're on the back street about to finish your lap and then you just get kicked out because you reached the time limit? Anyone else managed to pick up damage? Sifting through the grid. Willard does have some front aero damage, and I believe damage is on light, right? Oh yeah, it's qualifying. Damage is on light. You'd think I've run the vast majority of these races. It's about the only league I do that. You'd think I'd know the rules, but that requires brain cells. I don't do that. This car is a quite hard one with this track. This is just a mean track. No matter what car you're at, Nurburgring is brutal. You have to actually be good at the game to be quick here, which is something I'm not. I think we should just do an entire series of just all the ovals, and full tuning tomahawks. Just create like a RB20 Cup. Oof, there is Newton. Picking up some gravel there to go across the sausage curb. So, I believe, yeah, we're roughly about 30 seconds away from going on to back straight. Or the final half of the lap at least.
I think you're in a different planet.
Oh, that'll be well fun. Just someone annoys you, you just twang them off the 800, man. I only really agreed to do this because of the sound of that roaring V10 in the alley area there. Just watching that roar out the green hell for an hour straight definitely seems like the best way to spend Saturday evening.
Tomahawk bowling. One Tomahawk versus 10 Samba buses.
Not me. Fiat 500s. Do that at, I'll say some... Which one is it? It's Test Reverse, I think. Whichever one it is that the AI can't get up in the Fiat 500, that fucking massive hill. Just do bowling in the Tomahawk with it. Just send them into the bloody stratosphere. As there is Knudsen to run out his lap. That is a 7:26.3. And he is going to go on. And there is the time remaining ticking down immediately. So he is going to start another lap. He's not going to finish it. How does Stormfly compare to that? 4 seconds behind. Bonneville beats Knudsen's lap. He is your provisional pole sitter at the moment. 8 attempts clear of Knudsen. How is Slipstream going to compare? He's put it third on the grid so far, ahead of Stormfly. 6 attempts, but behind Knudsen. Next driver to cross the line is Fubar Philanthropist. It's going to stay P5, 5 seconds off Stormfly. So these gaps do sound like quite a bit, but it's the Nurburgring. It's going to be absolutely massive gaps. Pole sitter has taken third position. Is anyone going to challenge Bonnie's lap? Dolphin isn't, as he has sustained damage in the last stages of that lap. Very annoying. As here is the Sin City Racing couple rounding out the final couple corners. What sort of times are these American lads going to set? Caniel with a 7:56 and Shredder slightly quicker with a 7:50. That is 8th and 9th respectively for them. How is your black flag driver of Willard G-Star 08 going to compare to two Sin City drivers? He did receive damage in this lap, so this is going to be a slightly slower lap than he will want. So the 8 minutes 12. That is I have no right to say if that's cool or not, because that's about what I was saying. Dude Bell is behind by only 3 tenths separating Willard and Dude Bell. How is Captain Retard 747 going to compare to that? He's going to beat his teammate good enough for P12 that lap at 8:08. And then Columbe on a nice lap puts it in P12, demoting the two Black 5 drivers to 13th and 14th respectively. So, very interesting grid as we do have 38 seconds to run as Knudsen is still flying. So, Bonneville P1, followed by Knudsen P2, Spolter P3, Slipstream P4, Stormfly P5, The Truth Serum, Fubar Philanthropist, Beardy McBeard, Sector 7 in Dolphin, and then Shredder and Caniel doing a nice little celebration lap, wheel to wheel. Followed by Kulumbe, Captain Mills 747, Willard G-Star 08, and Dude Bell rounding out the grid. So, very interesting grid.
TJ, can we not salute Hitler in
The stream chat, please.
Okay, I'll bring this back up. Look at me knowing what I'm doing. Last time Americans were in Germany, they were fucks.
I reckon we should get TJ doing some commentating. So yeah, very we're having a little break before the what's it called?
Before the race, gonna be about 2-minute break whatsoever. I'll take overlay up so we can have the butchers at the qualifying results again. Looking at gaps, so got an idea on how I can do it. I'll take the live tires out so you can see everything. There we go. So Bonnie on pole with that 7:25.5. Newton not too far back, only an 8/10 gap, which is nothing when it comes to a 7.5 minute lap for these top runners. Pole sitter quite close behind, and then it's Slickstream and Stormfly pretty close. There's a decently large gap to Serum and Fubar, and then here's where the gaps get a lot bigger. So we've got Beardy McBeard by Endorphin and Shredder. Only about a 10th separating the 9th and 10th driver. Very, very equal on pace. Those two American lads. That could make for an interesting race, followed by Caniel, Kulumbe, Captain Mills 747, Willard G Star 08, and Dude Bell. Alright, let me bring that back up. Well done, mate. You're not last. I'm very surprised. You did bin it though. I did notice you'd twatted the wall. So, good. Right, just gonna let Bonfire know that I'm all ready to kick off the sprint, because quicker, sure, everyone here is just gonna want this to get finished. Alright. Had to battle with Captain Slow and got on the throttle too early. That is why you should have spread yourself out in qualifying. Rule 1 in the rule book. I don't think it's rule 1, but it's somewhere high up. Read the quali code, mate. That would have not occurred if you had actually developed 2 brain cells and spread yourself out. As the race is beginning, it's going to take me 3.5 decades to... I should probably bring the live tyres back up. Might want them. Nice. It was too slow. I caught up. Oh wow, that's actually... Right, all the numbers are... Willard is not P1. Right. No clue what's gone off there. But it is a rolling start. So we're going to look at P2 here, Blondie Val 99. What on earth has gone off with this leaderboard? It seems everyone's alright bar Willard. As there is a massive crash as we all kick off. Oh my god, what has gone off here? Massive red flag. I'm going to quickly call that. Remember, yeah, red flag. Massive glitch at the start. No clue what happened there, but everyone going off in circles. So, of course, in true Alpha's tradition, it didn't work first time. Why would it? Red, 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 red.
I think Summit was off when I saw Willard on bowl. That's not a sight that you see every day. So it's going to be, because it's Aaron doing it, it's going to be another 20 minutes before we get going again. So, glitch start, yeah, gathered, mate. Shredder's disconnected. It's all kicking off. This is looking like it's going to be a repeat of Season 1 Suzuka. Dutch Potato Internet. So, who's in chat at the moment? We got TJ and Mills. Oh, yeah. Called it.
Where is it? Called it. Is that an internal server issue? Or was that just lobby going? Alright, there are lobbies up. That wasn't a host has ended the room, was it? Can I rejoin? Is it gonna let... Yes, it is. Okay, it just kicked me out for some reason. Yeah, high up, high up polyphony. Evening chat. This is going to be awesome. If we can get into
the room, as it seems to have just kicked me out for no apparent reason. I thought servers had died, but nope. I am loading in eventually.
I'll grab this back up. Honest to God, I swear I thought that the lobby had just died. Or the servers had just died. Oh, and there it is again. There it is again. And that is everyone leaving. Oh, God. Have I jinxed it? Please don't tell me I've jinxed it. Because I proper want to see these guys. Proper want to see. Am I the only one with this problem? Or is everyone else in the lobby? Oh, play. If it doesn't work this time, I think I'm just gonna end stream. First time. Yeah, they weren't particularly good at this in the past. The Germans keeping the Brits out. Alright, third time's the charm. Am I gonna be able to see some cars go through? Please. Please, Polyphony, just let me join the server. Of course it's bloody not gonna let me. I'm gonna check Discord. Am I the only one having this problem? Bloody hell. I'm gonna miss the first bloody lap if it keeps up like this. The lobby is still there, which means it just someone's black clear cache me. How on earth do I do that? Bring this up so you lot can't see shit. Yeah. Right, just let Stormfly know that I'm having some technical difficulties. Let's see. Alright, okay. I've joined the lobby now. I'll see if I am getting chat messages, so no, it's kicked me out again. Bloody hell, I'm about as useful as a chocolate lighter. Right, start race without me. Start race without me. Worst case scenario, I missed the first lap. Ain't the end of the world. Oh my god, everything's broken. Just talk amongst yourself while I try and fix this. Should hopefully get this finished. Servers are full on reset. Got to laugh at so piss off, mate. Go to options and network. Okay. Alright. Saying network. So testing type use status, reconnection status. It's saying I'm connected. It's saying everything's working. Fucking WikiHow never fails me. No, I'm not powering the PS4. No, I'm not taking that. No. Power PS4 back on. Select game. PD finally kicks the slow, untalented drivers. Slow comments, for fuck's sake. Oh, fucking hell. Network, setup network, no. Testing tonight. No, use status. Yes. Connect to. Alright, okay. It's just completely. PlayStation Network can't be reached. Fucking brilliant. Alright, resetting, mate. You got time. Alright, I've got an idea. I'm gonna restart my PlayStation. Hopefully that doesn't fuck everything up with Streamlabs, because it usually does.
Hopefully I can get this working again, because should keep the... Because the capture card's going to stay on the entire time, because it's connected to my laptop. So that's what causes it to stay on. So hopefully this doesn't fuck everything up. Fubar just posted new... Alright, okay. Is it not just me having this problem?
Oh, what's the difference between me and a hotel prostitute? Go on, mate.
They both just suck. No, try the new lobby. Alright, okay. I'm restarting my PS4 just to be safe, because it said that I had no internet connection, which might be playing a fucking role. Okay, turn on. There we go. Yeah, I want that. Prefer if I'm logged into my own account. Alright, is this now saying that I'm connected to the internet? Yes, I'm connected now. Right, it takes me about 20 minutes to log into Gran Turismo. Yeah, don't bother waiting around for me. I'll see if I can get it working. Jay, you've been hotel prostitute.
Yeah, I'll see if it will let me in the lobby this time. Double check. Is that just black? No, it's not broke. It's not broke. It's not broke itself. Oh my god. This is a Christmas miracle in the middle of bloody May. Oh crap it! It's May the 4th. I'm 40 odd minutes into a stream, and I've not made a single Star Wars joke. Who on earth am I? Alright. I'll show you what I'm seeing. It's usually like this for about 5 minutes while it tries to join the lobby. So that's why I'm just going to keep it on the thumbnail, because that at least looks semi-professional. Well, at least this is just like if Andy was doing it. Everything goes bloody wrong. Wouldn't be on Black Flag Racing TV if it didn't everything mess up. Come on. If it doesn't restart the game, mate. I've restarted my PlayStation, and I'm currently in the process of restarting my game. If it kicks me out again, I'm just gonna sod it and end stream. I'm gonna give it me all, but I'm still bloody loading into the game. Oh, the loading screen has gone. I'm on a black screen at the moment. That usually means that should be relatively close. Alright, never mind, another loading screen's appeared. And yes! Into Gran Turismo. Alright, is it going to let me in the lobby? Come on, connected to server. Nice, I can see lobbies. I can see Stormfly's lobby. So, hopefully, why didn't you get a PS5? I am fucking broke, mate. I'm saving up the tutoring wages, for one though. Yeah. You've got me. Alright, it's saying that, I'm joining the lobby. I'm initializing. Oh, yes! I'm in! Nice. Took me about, yes, I'm on PS4. Took me about 30 minutes, but I'm in. Alright, it's a black. Alright, come on, come on. Yes! Yes! We are getting commentary. Once and for all. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. We should now finally, after all these years, be able to see, whether by talent. Instead, because it's Black Flag, you're getting the best that we can get, which just so happens to be me. Alright, okay. If this one fails again, I'm just bloody rage quitting. Okay, we might finally be able to see some cars go through. Right, they've not all gone flying into the back of each other yet, which is better than the last one. It's 1, 2, 3, lights out, and away we go for the finale of GT Alpha Season 2. Bonneville gets away quite nicely with Newton on his inside into Turn 1, not quite able to make the move. Pole sitter, all of them getting through Turn 1 relatively cleanly, and my game just froze for a second. I just shat myself there. So it's taken us about 30 minutes, but we are seeing some cars going through. Bonneville is just starting to build a gap to Newton behind in second position. About 7/10 that gap is now. Pole sitter very close behind Newton. Let's go on board with pole sitter as he is catching Newton ever so slowly. And of course, I say that, and the gap just goes flying up to 4/10. So, alright, never mind. Pole sitter is no longer catching Newton, so they all just seem to start spreading out. Oof! And Dolphins seem to have a massive moment. How on earth has Captain Mills made his way up to 9th already? Who's he twatted off? Who's he twatted off? He's twatted Caniel off. So, Caniel started on intermediates. What kind of Ferrari strategy is this? You've got to do an entire lap of Nurburgring in the dry on the intermediate tyre. That is some Feebar strategy. Alright, okay, everyone else does seem to be on the correct tyre. Oh, I love this camera angle. There's their all up. If I can get it right, which I can't. Is there anything I can do right today? So, Bonneville, as we enter onto the Nordschleife for the first time, is just about 1 second ahead of Newton. He's managed to get that gap just slightly out of the slipstream range where he's going to have to worry about Newton on the inside. Pole sitter from behind. Got a nice little train here from 1st to 6th. Just have a bunch of chat, and of course TJ is come on, let's get some overtakes going. Let's start in English. Yeah. Right, pole sitter, don't want to jinx it again, no one have. The gap seems to be fluctuating around the 4, 5, 10th mark, but he's gaining on Newton on this long straight. He's got the slipstream effect, and Newton doesn't with how far ahead Bonneville is. He does take, I think, slipstream range is around about, you start to feel it ever so slightly, when you're set around within a second. It's like 7/10 before it actually gets good. So technically he's feeling a bit of slipstream, but practically nothing compared to what Positor will be moving. Who's stop? Are there any like proper battles going on?
Serum versus Stormfly, who just seems to be dropping back slightly. It's a big moment for Stormfly up ahead. Serum is using all of that DRS, so yeah, you're definitely going to want overtake bound in this, because this car is one of them with the DRS, so perhaps a couple drivers might have forgot to bind that overtake, like it seems Shredder hasn't. Just quick to go around, it's far behind. I had to explain to this idiot here, no, not that one. This idiot, and he's already got damage. So, Bonnival is currently leading so far with that 1.3 second gap. Just everyone seems to be spreading apart, as you see. Even the sprint race here at Nordschleife, because of how long the lap goes on and how concentrated of it, it's still a marathon of a race. Even if it is only 3 laps. Aaron sucks P5 amateur. I know, right? Only P5. Clearly the inferior Dutchman compared to the one that sat on his arse watching a YouTube video of the race instead of actually being out here going through. Yeah, clearly we've got Michael Schumacher in chat. Is that like any drivers close together? Oh, yeah, I see this. Battle for 10th. Shredder versus Dude Belt. Shredder does have front damage. These are your closest drivers on track at the moment. There's Dude Belt with a very nice run on. What's the button go on? Oh, I can remember how to do this. No, I don't want that way. That's my microphone.
Kind of need that. I'm too superior for this race.
Yeah, right, mate. So we already seem to have our first DNF. We're down to 14 drivers. Now, who that could be, I have no bloody clue, because I've lost count. Someone has noped out, and I missed it. There's nobody's spread out as well. And, oh my god, of course, there's a battle for the lead. Of course, it's this. I'm just like Andy. I'm watching. I'm looking at the bloody trees when there's a battle for the lead, and there is Bonnival. He goes off and loses P1 and P2, and he's down to P3. Let's have the butchers at that on the best system in the game. Instant replay feature. Just, of course, I've not gone far back enough. Why would I? Why would I get pressing 2 buttons correctly as Slipstream's past Bonnival, and it's gone from bad for worse to him from P1 to P4 in a matter of corners. And oof, getting very feisty between Slipstream and Bonnival. He's just allowing Knudsen to build a gap. We've got a battle on our hands at the Nurburgring, a 3-way battle for P2. And, oh my god, these 2 cars must be set 3. I can't count. As there is Bonnival looking up inside of Slipstream. Is he going to go for the move on pole sitter as well? Get the double whammy. No, he isn't quite far back enough, but he's going to get the switch back off on pole sitter, not without a slide. Is he managing to get ahead? No, he is not. This is what we all signed up for. Some proper wheel-to-wheel racing at the Nordschleife, courtesy of a Black Flag. Bonnie paid me not to attend. Yeah, sure, mate. P14 better watch out for you, mate. This is some absolutely incredible racing that we're seeing here up front for the 2nd position. It's took them a while to get going, but they have proper got going for this. He's pole sitter currently in 2nd position. Bonnival making his way up to 3rd after taking a Slipstream on the start-finish streak. Now, he's going to be thinking about making a move on pole sitter. He's in that Slipstream. He's got that advantage. Going to be wanting to get back into the lead as soon as possible. Pulsitter is just edging that gap up slightly as we go around onto the Nordschleife. Let's take a butchers at where it all went wrong for Bonnie once again. Going onto corner, leaning onto the back straight. Just takes it a bit too fast, and there's the grass. There goes Newton. There goes Pulsitter, and the slipstream is going to tip him on back straight. So that's about how I was taking that corner. So if you're taking the same lines as the bloke sat in his bedroom just chatting over earrings, and you know something's gone wrong. I'm doing well shit at this, but at least I'm better than Andy. Some proper action out here as there is Bonnie on the back of Slipstream. He's gaining. Gotta look for a move sooner rather than later as Pulsitter goes slightly wide. Bonnie though, he's seen a gap. Is he gonna go for the move on Pulsitter? There's not really a space. Pulsitter not leaving a gap for Bonnie, but he's gonna look anyway. Who's going to be last on the brakes going into, I don't know what the number this is, probably like 137, something like that. I bloody hate this bit though, I always end up going flying off there. There's a bumper to bumper going through the Nordschleife. Bonnie though, going to still just looking around the outside, Pulsitter not giving him an opportunity to strike. See, he's got to be seeing Bonnie though in his English. There we go. Sometimes I just do that whenever I'm trying to commentate battles like this. I just forget how to speak the English language. Like the spot I am in there is Bonnie Bell going off again. Doesn't succeed a position this time. But that's going to mean dirty tyres for the Brit. So can I watch that one, or have I not gone far back enough? So just following Pulsitter and seeing Pulsitter goes off slightly, and Bonnie though goes for the full lawn mowing service. As what on earth has happened there? Pulsitter has managed to gain from that. A mistake from Bonnie. Bonnie just seems to be pushing a little bit too hard tonight, trying to make up the positions. And it's costing him so slightly. As can the camera actually look at the drivers, please? Thank you. I'm going to go onto this camera because the cinematic camera just seems to like not watch anything. It doesn't follow the drivers or anything. You're going to see him go off and it's going to be about 20 minutes before you see him again. Yeah, very interesting race as we start to approach. I believe this is one of the latter. We're in the latter stages of this lap, about 2.5 minutes before we round out onto back straight. Have a butchers up front. So Newton, with all this fighting, he's managed to pull a 4.3 second gap ahead of Pulsitter. But he's just pulled away from this fighting pack. There are any other drivers very close. We've got Endorphin and Beardy McBeard battling at P7. The rest of the grid are what you would expect, quite far apart. Alright, it's very hard to take your eyes away from this battle up front. Every time you just go for a quick flick to see the gaps from everyone else, they just get closer and closer and closer. It's crazy that these cars are actually getting airborne out of that bump. As we are about to a couple corners away from the back straight. I recognise this bit. Don't know any of the names. don't know any of the corner numbers. I just know that we're getting relatively close to the back straight as mini carousel, and then it's like here we are, mini carousel. I know that one, and then it's this corner up here, and that's the back straight. Go Newton is on back straight at the moment. Only the best commentary from the autistic spad in his bedroom. So, not pretty different to Andy. As here is Endorphin coming on to the back straight following ART Beardy McBeard. So, I'll have a look at these. These two are quite spread apart. Not two, there's three. So, let's have a look at Endorphin and Beardy McBeard, who are not spread apart. And he's going to go for the bump draft on Beardy McBeard. His fight is not for P7. There's a 6.5 second gap to the Truth Serum, and Endorphin believes that he's going to be able to catch that gap to the Serum, because you know it's so much quicker with the bump draft and all the slipstream with this back straight. So, what's up? There is Bonnie going for the move on Pole Sitter. They're back to proper wheel-to-wheel action. Slipstream's going to have a butcher's at this. And he's going to be late on the brakes. Is he going to be able to take Bonnieval? Bonnieval on the switch back down the inside. Leaves Slipstream just about enough room. They're wheel-to-wheel going through the GP section. These drivers just seem to be able to go incredibly close on the GP section, and it just seems to spread apart on the Nordschleife, as you'd expect. Gets a tap bit narrower. So, all that scrapping, finishing off. The positions haven't changed one bit, but the gaps have came down loads, as these drivers are back to being bumper to bumper, wheel to wheel, as we want them to be. Right, is anyone left in chat, or are you all buggered off? All buggered off so far. Can't blame me if you have. I'll do the same. But not if you stayed. And we're on the final lap, going onto the Nordschleife for the last time in the sprint. And there is Bonnieval going for the move on Pole Sitter into second position. So there's a 6.5 second gap to Knudsen after all of this fighting. It just shows the difference between having clean air in front and behind you, just being able to bang out consistent laps. That is how you win races. So, those of you who aren't aware and haven't watched Alfred's or raced it, the starting grid for the feature is going to be the top 6 reversed. So the Truth Serum in P6 will be your feature pole sitter, followed by Stormfly, Slipstream, pole sitter, who won't be on pole sadly, Bonnieval, and then Newton in 6th, and then it'll be rest from 7th to 14th in that order. But this order could change at any moment. These drivers still neck and neck, even on the Nordschleife. Slipstream seems to be closest. This gap from between the two Sector 7 drivers as going through the tricky, twisty section. That doesn't fucking narrow it down, Jay. Going through, I can't remember what this bit's called. All I know is it's raging Newton as Slipstream just falling back ever so slightly from these lot. That gap to 7/10. Bonnie and Paulson just seem to take those last couple corners a bit better than Slipstream. And speaking of which, Slipstream has fallen out of that Slipstream range ever so slightly. That gap down to 9.8. Yeah, over a second now. Going through the slow hairpin bit there. So these drivers just
spreading out. It's like how are Endorphin and Beardy, they've spread out as well. So look at the gaps on our rest of the grid. So Fobart and Willard are quite close together for P13. Does Willard damage? No, it doesn't. That dude belt in 14th. So
this battle is done completely. They have spread out quite a bit. We could all change on the back street. All they need to do is get within 7/10 of the driver in front. Which, considering they've got 2 minutes of weeny windy twisty turns until get onto that back straight. It is possible they could do it. But yes, Slipstream has managed to reel Pulse in that gap down to 8/10. Never mind, back to 1 point. Never mind, back to 8. Now you see, this is what I don't like about commentating. Whenever I say the gap is, it will just fluctuate by like 2 fucking seconds by the time I finish the sentence. But oof! Very slightly for Slipstream there. As we round out the final couple sectors of this race. Been a very eventful sprint race. Look forward to the feature, so strategy is going to be absolutely massive here, especially heavy damage at the Nordschleife for over an hour of racing. So will anyone even get a racing lap? Because the fuel, the tyres get absolutely shredded here. Yeah, oof, yeah, they are jumping that. But there it is. Nice airtime as is Newton just showing everyone how it is done 6 seconds in the lead. Bonnie seems to be in a very comfortable 2nd position at the moment. Hey up, Nicky! Nice to see you in chat again, mate. How are you doing tonight? It took me ages to actually get in this lobby and finally get the race started. Don't worry, there is a full 9-hour-long endurance race waiting for you after the end of this as the cars round onto the final straight. Neither of them in Slipstream range, so unless a bloody miracle happens, this should be the finishing order of these riders. As Newton is far ahead in the lead. The gap is coming down between Bonnie. Bonnie has got into 2nd position, and he has gone slightly quicker than Newton. Nothing nearly to catch him, but give it a couple laps and he may have been able to do it. So Newton rounds out. He wins the sprint race at the Nurburgring, followed by Bonnie Val in 2nd position. He must have not been catching him. Pole Sitter and Slipstream missed that. What happened there? You blink with these drivers and there's a photo finish. 2/10 between the 2 7 drivers. Stormfly rounds out 5th position. There is the Truth Serum in 6th. ART, Beardy and Endorphin are battling it out to the line. It's going to be a photo finish between the 2 drivers. Beardy is ahead for ART, followed by Endorphin in the Sector 7 car. It's a full 43 seconds until we get to our next car in the form of Kalumbe, who is on the back straight at the moment. Another one of the ART drivers in that beautiful. Is that? Would you say that's green or yellow? I can't really tell. I think it's meant to be green. I'm borderline colourblind, so not really the greatest judge. There is ART Kalumbe rounding out the final lap. And then we're going to go on to Sin City Racing Shredder. Yeah, this field is pretty spread out here. As there is Shredder rounding out to finish his sprint. There's a full 43 seconds behind to Willard. So yeah, these. You're always going to see this at Norwich Life. It's very rare that you're going to see that proper scrapping that we had out up front, which is so nice to see. P1 and fastest lap, nice. Yeah, go on, mate. You nailed that sprint. As will these especially these back runners, they should be able. Oh, no, wrong bloody button. It should be able to finish. I don't think Dude Bell will though. I think he might be a bit too far back to actually finish one of this. As there is Fubar. Captain, how on earth has he got engine damage? It's light damage settings. How has Captain Mills managed to get engine damage on the final lap? We may never know, but it's Mills. So, yeah, Dubell might be able to finish. It's going to be a push. 7 seconds to go to that line. He should be able to make it just in the nick of time. Yeah. So all 14 drivers finishing the sprint, and it's definitely not going to be like that in the feature race. So, quick break whilst we get everything sorted for the feature. So we have that, so we can have a look at the results. So Knudsen leads the way with a commanding victory after Bonnie Val's mistake on lap 1, I believe it was. He shot off into the distance, very fast, consistent laps from the Dane, and he's brought home first position. Then it is Bonnie Val in P2, and Pole Sitter rounding out the podium, very closely followed by his teammates X7 Slipstream. Then it is BFER, Stormfly, The Truth Serum, Beardy McBeard, Sector 7 Endorphin, and then it's ART Columbe 27 and Shredder, followed by the Black Flag Trio, Freebar Philanthropist, Captain Mills 747, and Willie G Star 08. And then Dude Bell or Captain Slow rounds out your finishing drivers. And then Caniel Ortis with, I believe, was it a DNF? DSQ? No, he's still in the lobby. I believe it might have been a rage quit. I'm gonna get thumbnails out, man. Alright. We chat. We'll be watching, mate. Nice. It's a bummer that Simso isn't taking place this week, because I'd love to see you race again, mate. Do we have any updates on what's actually happening? Has Arcanite? I know the season's paused as of right now, so it's not happening tomorrow. Willard is leaving. He's going to go and watch snooker. That is valid. As we all go on to the feature race. I mean, I wouldn't want to do an hour of this. I think what's it? Yeah. An hour would be about 2 laps of the Norwich Lifer. We are expecting rain though. I'm just going to quick butch that the weather radar. Oh yeah, Caniel Ortis started an Inters, I forgot. And he must have just left, so he didn't have to do an entire lap of the Norwich Lifer on the intermediate tyre, which I respect. Can't blame him. So, the True Serum lines out on pole, followed by Beardy McBeard. Wait, no way that's oh, he's not set grid yet. Yeah, duh. I'm just reading the list off, assuming it's the grid, because the Truth Serum is P1, which he will be P1 after the grid is lined up. So, might as well read the grid out because it will just be top 6 reversed. So, the Truth Serum will line out on pole, followed by BFER Stormfly running out the front row. It will be Sector 7 Slipstream and Sector 7 Pole Sitter, followed by Bonneville 99 and Newton in 6th position. And then it's your finishing order from 7th to 14th. So Beardy McBeard in 7th position, followed by Sector 7 Endorphin in 8th position. Then ART Columbe 27 in 9th, followed by SCR Shredder, Feebar Philanthropist, Captain Mills 747, Willard G Star 08, Duke Bell, and Caniel Ortis. Alright, so how long has he said the break's gonna be? Whereabouts is he? Well, Caniel here has asked for a let's think start time. We do have drivers already. Oh, I want to see these cars go through. And grid has been set. So yes, we are ready to see these cars go through again. Go get that. I'm going to put my light on because it's on a set. There we go. We can actually see now. Come on. Let's get this going. Now, hopefully, we don't have another start book. Yeah. One sec, probably seeing real good. I absolutely despise my IGN. I wish that there was another way I could change it. But I used all my changes up within the first week of having the game, and I've been stuck with cookies are cool for the past however long.
I don't get why people use the IGN system, because it's just better to have what's it called? Let's get the live fuels and tires. So it's going to be a dry start. If Caniel on into me, I'm not going to check now. And out front, we've got the Truth Serum leading the way. So, going to as Pole Sitter goes for a lunge on his teammate into turn 1, isn't quite able to make it stick. They're all clean. Doesn't seem to be any change except Endorphin has got ahead of Beardy McBeard further back. Has it looking up front. Slipstream looking up the rear end of Stormfly to take second position. He's not going to go for a move yet, but there is slight contact now. So Aaron with a massive moment there. He's going to push Slipstream wide, and that is why you want to play with a radar on, so you can see people. That has caused Slipstream to slow down. Is Pole Sitter going to be able to make the outside move around his teammate? He's got oh my god, he didn't quite able to make it stick, and Bonneville managed to slip underneath Pole Sitter there into P4, and he's going to be looking to take Slipstream sooner rather than later, preferably before they enter the North Fiber, which is now, so it's not going to be. Let's have a Butchers at that move from Bonneville, Pole Sitter goes wide, and Bonneville just chucks in underneath. So Bonneville up into P4 position, starting from P5. Newton still in P6. Endorphins made a position up. does anyone have damage on the first lap? Dude Bell does as he goes into the barrier again. So if you get damage here, it's a long way to the pit, so you've got to shrug through it. And if you get engine damage, you might as well just, like, leave. Because that's going to be, like, half the bloody reach you got to trundle your way. Where is the idiot? Where is the idiot? Oof, there is Fubar getting past Caniel. And so is Captain Mills with an actual clean overtake. Let's go on board with Captain Mills as he looks to get past Fubar. He's going to go for the move, not without swatting them both off in classic Captain Mills fashion. What happened there? It seemed like he saw a gap, went for it where he realistically shouldn't have. If it's going to let me see the replay without crashing. Right, here we are. So, he sees a gap, goes for it, brakes way too late, and goes flying into the back of Fubar. Neither of them with damage, it seems, luckily. What has gone off there? Alright, okay. Come on, I've seen enough. Let me get back. Oh my god, don't. Come on! Yes, there we go.
So, we're back on board with, of course, I spectate him for 3 microseconds and he just thundercunts, Fubar into the wall. How's it looking up front after all that crash? No changes so far, but they are still ridiculously close. As there is Bonneville going off again, and it's going to cause, Pulsitter to get past in 4th position and Knudsen to get past as well. So Bonneville seems to be incredibly quick round here. Just needs to study again. Which part's the tarmac? You're going to be faster on the tarmac than the grass, mate. So okay, do I dare look further back? We've got Shredder here on Endorphin, who goes off into the wall, and that's a very nice position, easy move for Shredder. Endorphin has picked up damage from that. I'm going to have a butcher's at it. What occurred there? Did he have a no? Oh, bloody hell. Come on. Alright, okay. Okay, this is POV of TJ's arsehole with how much black stuff is getting shoved up it. There we go. Oh. Alright, okay. My mate can't seem to understand the fact that I don't want to be bombarded with F1 spoilers as I'm doing this instead. Oh. There we go, just mute my watch, hopefully I don't see that. Slipstream has got into 2nd position, I don't know when that happened. Replays go well tonight, of course. Sometimes they work, sometimes they just crash and die, as it is Knudsen on Bonneville's rear end, so, oh great, the gap, that's killed the gap to leader. Alright, I'm gonna see if exiting and rejoining is going to fix that, or is it just going to give me a black screen? Okay, we can hear the cars going through now, we just can't see the show Mills again. Alright, okay. Alright, okay, we're not going to have the gap to leader, which is well annoying, because I like that. Okay, let's have a look at Captain Mills again. He's in dead last with a shit ton of damage. 8 seconds to the car in front of him. Alright, no chance he manages to twat him from 8 seconds ahead, but... oh, I bet, he's gonna call me after the race, because he always does, and he'll go on about, oh, he had a wicked race. I showed him for 3 seconds, and he just dive bombs Fubar. He'll blame Fubar for that as well. He can never say that he caused.
I'll give him 5 corners, show him.
Alright, okay. Oh, there is a pulsar going for the move on Stormfly, showing the power of Slipstream. Alright, okay, screw it. Do we dare see him again? Okay, 1 corner. 2 corner. 3 corner. 4 corner. There is Dude Bell ahead. He's managed to catch him. Do they have similar damage? I believe they both definitely have damage. Oh, yeah, there's Dude Bell going off. And Captain Mills manages to get past without going flying into the back of him. Very rare indeed. Oh, there's actually a battle up front for P1. Now, we can either watch this, or we can go flicking behind and see Captain Mills getting having a race of his life. There's Bonneville darts into the pits, so that's going to shuffle the order up a bit. Seems to be the only one going for the pit stop at the moment. Going for the pit stop at the moment. God, I love chatting this. Actually, no, Endorphin does follow him behind. And that is Slipstream. You can't park there, mate. That has caused Pulsar to be promoted to first position for the German. Now, this cunt is somehow in the amateur class championship. So I have no clue why he's been placed in it.
Go with him when he enters the Nordschleife, please. Alright, okay.
He's probably pit. Yeah, he is in the pits at the moment, repairing the damage. And Dude Bell's gonna chuck it out.
I'm pretty sure Captain Slow has not this Captain Slow, not this Captain Slow, as he has is repairing the damage. Here you go. Okay, so we're gonna wait like 2 minutes before going on board with
Captain Retard
747 onto the Nordschleife as Drew Serum has damage at the moment. Front left axle, so it's going to slow him down massively, and that could be why. Oh, we're not going to get any of the gaps. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. All the gaps have broken, because there's Serum, there is Newton. Now, I'm no expert, but I don't think that is a 7-minute 37-second gap. So we've gotten some of them. What on earth has happened to the leaderboard here? We may never know. It's the power of Captain Mills. He's crashed so hard, it's crashed the leaderboard, and there he is coming out. Oh my god! What on earth is this? Gran Turismo 1. Don't even need to see the track, and you can already tell he's been there. Right, okay, he didn't even get onto the Nordschleife. This has turned from an actual pretty serious commentary, relatively serious commentary, to everything breaking and just bullying Captain Mills whenever we go on board. It's definitely an interesting race. It's going to drag on for ages, I can already tell, because Nordschleife just does that shit. This track somehow managed to time me out, even if I'm just commentating and watching. Maybe that's because Andy was meant to be doing that stream, so probably his old man powers of just constantly being tired have been passed down to me. So we do have a nice little battle here. So Serum will still have that damage. So 7 minutes and 37-second gap, and you can see him in front of you. So I've got an idea of how I can try and solve this. Gonna go. No, not that. That's turning the headset down to oh shit. What about us? I don't want to miss this because Newton is definitely going to be thinking about an overtake here. He's gaining. He's using that DRS. He's got the slipstream, and that damage versus no damage is going to play a role. He's going to hail a bit. Oh my god. Is he crashed again? That's Pulsar.
Oh, he's DNF. Yeah. Yeah, he's given up. He's crashed so hard that he's given up again. So we can't even go on board with Captain Mills and watch him fail. Oh my god! Newton with the terrorism! What happened there between them two drivers just getting absolutely you'd think, right, we're gonna have to wait 37 years for this to happen. Okay, so them two just seems to be a wrong place, wrong time kind of moment, and they've just ended up both making contact. It seems to be Newton that's got the brunt of it. So, I can't really tell who's at fault with that. Let's have a butcher's at it again. This time from sitting a bit to, I'll go a bit further back. Let's have a look at this from, who is it? Serum's POV. Yeah, gets pushed off, joins the track again, and that's where Newton is collected. So, I reckon that's a racing incident between them two. If it was Captain Mills involved, then oof, Serum has received engine damage from that. He's still got a very proportion of the launch life to still take. So yeah, you can see how Beard's just gonna fly past. There is Newton, who's got quite severe damage but no engine damage. So he just seems to be limping ahead. There is Serum. So don't know what happened there between everyone's got damage here. It's just like Nurburgring in real life. Everyone's getting murdered. Serum has been bomb raped from all that. Bonneville is looking like he's going to inherit the race lead after this. It's well annoying that I can't bring up the weather radar. I'm stuck with the track now. With no matter who I go on, it doesn't matter because you lot won't be able to see it anyway. But we are on to the back straight. So yeah, 160 with damage, about 180 with that. What's Nude's who's the one with damage? Serum. With engine damage, it's about 120 mile an hour. So that's about 60 mile an hour difference on the straight, and that's like the Marge Simpson in a go-kart. That one. Oh, who was that I was looking at? There, yeah, see how quick Bonnie though just flies past like he's not even there. How is it going? I went on board with you, and within 3 corners you murdered a foobar. What on earth happened there, mate? So there are the rest of the drivers darting into the pit lane. Bonneville is going to surely inherit the race lead here with the undercut. Yes, he is. As oh, where is Pole Sitter? Pole Sitter is coming out at the moment. They're going to be neck and neck into turn 1. Who is going to be ahead? Pole Sitter has that inside advantage. Now he is Bonneville. Bonneville seems to have managed to take P1 off Pole Sitter, but it's very close. And then Slipstream is quite far behind,
Hashtag pray for me.
No, but go back like I think it was like 10 minutes. I go on board with you, and within 3 corners, you just thundercut Fubar into another dimension. I go on board with you again. The graphics break. It's like literally just you floating, and I could still see you bits. Wait, what on earth happened there? I swear you were on about like you're getting top 5 or something. and you're the first DNF. Like, what happened there?
You suck harder than me.
Right, Mills, I think you should start an OnlyFans with how much sucking you've been doing as of recently. There is Newton. Where has Serum has Bro, sorry. Serum has came out in 9th position after all that. Terrible start. As how on earth does Dude Bell set the fastest lap? And no clue what's happened there. We know that. Oh, he's not gone into the pits. He's not finishing that lap. He's not pit. You're not fit. And yeah, he's gonna have to something because that he's had to DNF because of that. Yeah, just not pit fueling, and then you can't do 3 laps on 50% fuel at the Nordschleife. It's just not possible. There is pole sitter. Bonneville has managed to build that gap up to just about a second up front. And it's a 21-second gap behind 2 Slipstream. 1.7 seconds to Newton, 2.2 to Endorphin, and 8 seconds behind is Bearding Beard. 4.6 seconds behind is Fubal, and it's 19 seconds until Shredder. 1.82 to True Serum, 1.7 to Columbe, and 30 seconds behind is Caniel Altus, and then there is Stoplights. Caniel Altus goes into the barrier there, just seeming to slide slightly, a bit too early on the throttle there. Interestingly, no traction control, so yeah, and then straight into the wall, so easy to do.
Everything has an end, but me.
You can see how much the what's it called texture's been messed up at the Nordschleife, because whenever it comes out of a replay, it just seems like you've got no texture. You just see the cars like levitating for a couple seconds before they actually get going again. Oh, we got a nice little battle here. Battle for P4. Missed this. So, and there is Endorphin killing Knudsen, it seems. What on earth? Are we going to get a single clean overtake this entire race? So, I'm going to go P5. What happened there? Yeah, just completely murders Knudsen there. That looked not too clean from the American. Knudsen just seems to be not having the greatest of feature races as he did in the sprint. Has looking up front. Bonneville has edged a 1.2 second gap to pole sitter. And that gap from Endorphin to Slipstream just seeming to build up slightly. Nothing much. Completely turned it up. Yeah, Feebar completely turned on you. I think my dad's came upstairs, so I might have to start watching language. But we'll know when he comes from Nurburgring. We'll just message him. I am commentating. Where is it? Alright, okay.
And TJ is posting the lyrics to Erica in chat while the lot's front. Alright. Okay, that gap just seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Do we have any drivers who actually wheel to wheel at the moment? No, we don't. Stormfly, what on earth has happened to Aaron? How has he found himself in 11th position? I swear this was a full lobby, like. I swear we were promised a full lobby. Are there only 12 drivers left? As wonderful, wonderful realism, Gran Turismo, the real driving simulator, as we just see two cars go on their merry way into the distance, no textures needed, as they're about to set Bonneville here, about to break the fastest lap set by Duper. Which kind of happens when you remember to fuel. Kind of necessary. There is Bonneville, 7 minute 30.3. Wow, that is a fast lap. Who should we watch? Because there's no. Captain Mills isn't left, so we can't watch him murder people. Newt said he's been doing some murdering, but he's also been murdered in response. He did a kamikaze and got murdered. Oh, will he pit for this damage? No, he will not. He's going to stay out with that slight down. How on earth he only got one tiny bit of damage from that absolute terrorism from
Endorphin, we may never know. But with Slipstream darting into the pits, that has promoted Dane up to 4th position. You stood yapping on for this long. Should be a long done by now. If only the PS4 didn't have a spaz. Oh, we finally got going. I'm glad that I managed to see this. So, Slipstream going on to the intermediate tyres. So, is that a Ferrari strategy or? Because I can't bring the weather radar up sadly, so I'm not going to be able to actually see what it's looking like. But considering that Slippy's gone onto the intermediate, I am assuming that there is some rain coming soon. And the thing about this track is, if it rains and you're out on the track, here actually it starts pissing me now. You got to do the entire Nordschleife. When it rains here, you don't just get a light rain. You get proper, North Europe British rain, where it just absolutely hammers it down for like 30 seconds, and it turns everything in a 20-mile radius into a bloody swimming pool in the span of about a minute, and then just stops out of nowhere. So basically what I'm saying is either Slipstream has done the most questionable strategy on the planet, and it's not actually going to... Which the Rangers bloody missed the track, and you've just had to do... Not only are you going to have no grip on those inters in the drive, they also just get absolutely shredded. So you're left with no grip in the dry and no grip in the wet.
Police like Mills's laptop. Bonneville is still leading at the moment, so it's still clear skies at the moment. It's not looking like it's going to rain anytime soon. But this is the Nordschleife, anything could happen. So, it's falling back on those, and you can see they're already starting to show dead this section of the lap. Has anyone else followed Slipstream's questionable strategy in going into it, and oh my god, it's like we're on LSD. Right, we're at the when are the textures gonna load in again? Or are we just gonna see Stormfly tripping balls? Look out onto the beautiful trees, and you'll see that there's nothing there, and you can just see into the abyss. As Mills hit the barrier that hard, that it's shifted into a completely different reality whenever we go on board with someone else. It only seems to be whenever we flick between drivers that are quite far behind. So if we go from like Shredder to Feet, so I just need to keep all of the track loaded at the same time. So if I'm looking at someone who's a different part of the track and then go on to someone else, it just seems to break the entire fabric of reality. Which isn't too ideal. You kind of want to be driving the Nurburgring and not have the entire floor just disappear. It's not really the greatest scenario. How long we got left? We're approaching, yeah, about now. We're at the 4.5 lap. So we are approaching the halfway point, which is nice. But also not nice because that signals the end of alphas. And no clue what's going off with like icons on that. I'm in the separate GT Alphas Discord server, but I can see a grand total of dick all in terms of channel pools. I can see about 3 channels that actually work. The rest of them, like even general and welcome. You can't see anything in that one. Discord. Something's gone horribly wrong. I have to have a watch that. But there's still these two scrapping out, and it is yet to piss it down, but it is getting darker. There are clouds starting to form, so we are definitely getting rain anytime soon. Whereabouts in the lap is Slipstream? About the halfway point, but he has lost an absolute boatload of time on those inserts that are already showing very noticeable degradation. So it better start chucking it down like nowish for Slipstream. Don't know if someone's donated like a tenner for him to do that. Because no one with a functioning single brain cell would have pulled that move. As is Bonnie Val all pole sitter? Because Bonnieval's tyres are gone, so it is looking like he's going to pit anytime soon. But what tyre is he going? Is he? Because I don't think there's any mandatory tyres because it is going to rain at some point. Is that some point going to be now? Bonnieval stays out for an additional lap with next to no tyre left. So surely he's going to be going through the Nordschleife with 0% deg. It might start pissing it down. So that is going to be a very interesting strategy call for Bonnie to stay out. But Bonnie's a lot quicker, better driver than I am. So this might work, might not. We're on lap 5 of 9. Of the sprint race. The entire grid are in basically other millenniums to each other, as there is Knudsen coming into the pits. That is more fuel causing him to do that. Those tyres are yeah, they're alright then. Tyres. So gonna fuel up and crucially get rid of that damage from when he was murdered. He has as much rubber as
He's got more rubber. He's got more rubber on those tires. Mills' dad had on his dick. On that fateful night that idiot was conceived. But this is just gone from like actual racing. It's Newton going onto the soft tyre, not the inters, which are already gone, and there is Slipstream darting into the pits to get rid of the inters. Watch it piss it down now. Watch it. He's gonna come out of the pits, go back onto the slicks, and by the time he's got out, it's gonna have absolutely chucked it down. So, Slipstream managing to realise that this is not Inter's condition, as there is the entire spectating, all of the spectators tripping balls on LSD. We're going to go back to the front runners, but now only separated by 6 tenths. They are by far your closest drivers at the moment, P1, P2. How on earth is Fubar managed to make his way to 3rd position? Didn't he get murdered by Captain Mills on lap 1? So yeah, the grid all over the place now, as it always is in the feature. Pulsar is still chasing down Bonneville, who, yeah, is down to absolutely no rubber. So, we're going to go on board with pole sitter here, looking to take P1 off Bonnie's hands. Now, if it's anything like Bonnie's been driving recently, in a couple corners, he's gonna go absolutely flying off into the grass and get absolutely railed. As those clouds do not look very happy. As don't think are there any drivers near the pits? And they're all coming onto the rich line. So yeah, them clouds looking very angry. So yeah, there goes the floor again. It's back. So it does look like what I'm thinking is going to happen. It is going to hit it down. And if it does it now, not a single driver is on the intermediate, so everyone is going to get absolutely bomber-cunted into the barrier. It's like the rain on slicks, it just turns you into Captain Mills. In the fact that you just go flying off. And yeah, there is body valve, as I called it. No rubber, no fuel, just goes off into the side. Let's have a butcher's at that. Never mind, my keyboard has just given up on life. So, just like the old farts that are watching, you have to take it out of action, put it to sleep, let it have a rest, and then it will be back to going in 5 minutes' time. But I'm going to have to be an absolute peasant and use the controller for the time being, if I can bloody find it. There it is. Alright, okay. So Pulsar's at 2.5 seconds ahead of Bonnie as they go on to... now, is there a way I can have a butcher's out of clouds? That's probably the best camera angle that I'm going to get. Yeah, it does not look very nice out of there. Surely the weather radar is just like... it's looking like... I'm trying to think of something that's... looks like TG's hotboxed the entire track. That's what I think of. Alright, okay. We are approaching like the 2-hour mark of the stream. It's May the 4th. And I'm yet to make any Star Wars jokes, and no one in chat has made any Star Wars jokes. It's mainly just been TJ saluting Hitler and
and just started a workout. Bloody hell. Come on, come on. Right, as I was saying, Beardy McBeard and Fubal was quite close, and then I blinked, and that gap's gone to 2.7 seconds. Right, here are the murder trio, Newton and Serum. Serum with damage. Is Newton going to be able to get past this time without getting murdered or murdering someone? Come on, discard, yes. So, wheel to wheel going through this fucking corner. I forgot the name of it. Turn 225 on the back of the Sector 7 car. Serum, who's all over the shop. Newton on the fresh, soft tyres. Serum with damage. He's going very defensive. He's left the gap. Newton's going to see it. Is he going to go for the move? Not quite far back enough, but oh my god, on the grass, and yeah, murdered. Not into the barrier yet, but still contact. We're going for it again. Oh! What is kicking off here? Is that retaliation or something? Is this just wheel-to-wheel racing, or is there a battle? They're taking the word battle a bit literally. Alright, Bonneville has managed to limp into the pits as those pit crew of the low poly floating in midair waiting for the Audi. As there he comes. See, once the textures actually load, this is looking wicked, but it takes them about half an hour to do so. Okay, let's look back at the murder duo who have seem to pull away from each other. Now, I don't know if that was just wheel to wheel or if that was some questionable antics from Newton here, but he has been on the rough end of a couple moves tonight, so he is chasing Beardy McBeard there up front. He is coming down quite a bit. So let's have a look at the gaps further back, as there is Fubar coming into pits. So between Serum and Endorphin, it's a 5.1 second gap. 22 seconds behind is Missed Intermediates. Slipstream, 12 seconds behind is Kalumi. 24.7 seconds behind is Stormfly in 10th position. 39-second gap to Shredder, and then 33 to the other Sin City Racing car, who I've seen heavy damage, and then there's not pretty much. We've got 3 components on the car that are not just destroyed. So Bonnie Val, who's getting away. I'm going to try and get my keyboard back in action. Alright, you've been to sleep for 5 minutes. Usually that means that you can work again. And we're on lap 6 of 9, 69. Very nice. Have we all been enjoying this? It's been a lot longer of a stream than I thought it would be. But that's because it took us about 50 bloody minutes to get started. Classic Alpha's fashion, but we did it. We got everything going. It's been a very fun, entertaining stream. Mainly because TJ has just carried it the entire time. As Newton is the second off Beardy McBeard, looking to take that final podium position back to rightfully owned. Alright, let's go on this passenger camera. So I haven't used it the entire stream. Anyone that's watched any of my streams knows how much of irrational love that I have for this camera, as he goes flying past Beardy, who made a slight mistake there. Now, our replay is going to be back up. Replays are back up. Nice, yeah. Beardy just taking this section a bit too fast. Goes wide, and that allows Newton to come flying past. Nice to see
doing actual clean moves. No murders this time. Speaking of the other murder candidates, they're on P7. So, Sector 7 Pole Sitter is your race leader currently, but he's going to be having to come into the pits anytime soon, as we have reached the point. The fog is that bad that the lights are on the cars. It's not fully Nurburgring night where you can't see shit, but the drivers can see a little bit of stuff. Not much. You get no mandatory tyres,
so they can't just use soft, which it does seem Bonneville has done. I swear I was expecting rain. I wanted rain. Slipstream convinced me that there was going to be rain when he went on the intermediate when there was not rain. As he just go 4 tenths purple Slipstream here. What an absolute banger of all that. And then you've got Fubar 9 tenths behind you, who's on the medium compound. So I don't think you need to use a medium. I mean, Fubar's not really known for making the best tyre strategies. Who knows, it might be the Ferrari masterclass. But there is Slipstream chasing Endorphin. Slight little slide there as he powers that Audi through the windy sections of the Nordschleife. Very technical terminology here. So where's the next sector? We'll see how far up he is on this lap. He was flying earlier. The grip does seem to be going slightly now. There's no moisture. He is 8 tenths purple so far. Slipstream absolutely flying on this lap. Are there any battles going off? Absolutely not. Yeah, let's stay on board. Clear Slipstream for this lap. Because why not? Just show us how the Nordschleife is done. 8 tenths purple so far. This is looking to be a 7:29. That's 1.1 seconds purple. What on earth is Slipstream doing this lap? We may not know, but he's already gained. He's just shot off into the distance from Fubar's period. He was like 9 tenths behind the last time I checked. And then here is Slipstream just pushing that car to its absolute limits through these windy technical bits of I need to stop learning. Because yeah, I know this bit's the carousel. I know carousel and mini carousel. That is the extent of the corner names that I know at the Nurburgring. So 2 out of 190. That's about 1%, which is coincidentally the amount of races that Captain Mills 747 has managed to finish in his time with us at Black Flag. At 2.3 seconds purple so far. Slipstream on this lap. He's driving everything here to its absolute limits. That extra fastest lap point. It isn't that deep, bro. Yeah, that gap from to Endorphin has cleaned down to 9.7 seconds. As Pole Sitter comes into the low poly pits with damage that should promote Bonneville to P1 as we go on board with Slipstream for this lap. Hopefully, yeah, there we go. That's the bad thing about these long tracks, because of how much data it requires to actually load the entire thing. It's just my PlayStation has a heart attack while doing it, and Bonneville does inherit the lead because of that. Very nice indeed. Let's go back to Slipstream as he rounds out this lap, going onto the back straight.
just showing everyone how it is done out here. 2.6 seconds purple going onto backstream. This is going to be a 7:27, I believe, or a 28, one of the two. Birdie McBeard comes into the pits. Dolphin with damage. That was a 12-second gap to Slipstream when we started spectating him. It's gone down to a 5-second gap. That just goes to show the levels that Slipstream has been pushing this lap as he goes millimeters away from the wall there. He's going to inherit P5 from Birdie McBeard, and he takes the fastest lap with a 7:27.876. Absolute monstrous pace from the pole in the latter stages of this race. Oh my god, this is going to go on for hours.
We've still got 20 minutes to go. They should have done a 8-lap race. That would have been so much better. It's been fun though, that's all that matters. And there is Fubar taking off the mediums already, or is he just pitting for that damage? I mean, come on. Captain Mills isn't even on the grid. How are you still getting damage? As we're on board with the Truth Serum, chasing Beardy McBeard for 6th position. Well, 2 hours I've been streaming for at the moment. This is tied currently with my longest stream. Who cares? Who cares? This is going to go on for around about as long as my IRO stint in as the True Serum, with a wicked run off apex of that corner. He's going to take 6th position off Beardy McBeard's hands. Very nice, clean racing, if I do say so myself. Round on to the Nordschleifer. Yeah, there's definitely a reason why I've not actually raced this instead, because I would not be performing like this. There is Stormfly going on to the intermediates, or was he on the intermediates for that lap? No, he has taken intermediates. And so is Shredder, I do believe. Come on, can we finally get some rain, please? We've been strip-teased with it for the last 30 minutes. Can the heavens finally open up, please? When there's rain, there's chaos, and that is what I want to see, because it makes it interesting. Anyone left in chat, or is TJ finally fucked off? I think TJ's finally fucked off. Can't blame him. It is 2 minutes past my bedtime. So, oh, TJ's still here. Nice. I don't know why you're still sitting through this. As there is Endorphin with a half-second penalty. How is that the first penalty we've seen so far this race? How many bloody assists has he got? Just seems to be. Well, we'll start like. Yeah. God, can it finally rain, please? Please, I want to see something interesting in this. Or anything, because Aaron's gone on to the intermediates. Oh god, I'm 46. Bad sex life, mate. Real.
That bad that you're spending your Saturday evening watching some autistic spaz teenager commentate over some fat blokes driving virtual cars around the Nurburgring Nordschleife. That if you dare so teleport to someone, come on, can the fabric of reality break again? Oh, I think I've seen a battle. Did I see a battle? I saw 2 cars close and no one's been lapped so far. Fine, yeah, there we go. Fabric of reality just broke. Just as you do. Yes! Slipstream and Endorphin, the 2 Sector 7 cars. Wait, no, that would have been Slipstream getting past Endorphin. Fuck, we missed it. Right. Should. Yeah, as there is Bonnievale rounding out the onto the back straight. So we're about to start the penultimate lap of this race. So that means we've got about 15 odd minutes, 15 and a half minutes till it finally ends. So again, you've gone 1 lap over. Seems to be like you say it's going to be an hour-ish for the race, and it's always just the lap before, or it'll be like 10 minutes over. It's never like actually around the hour mark. So I'm gonna see.
Alright, live timing display. Is it gonna break when we go over the hour mark? So I did set that up like holy shit. Is there is Bonnievale, not 1 minute, that'd be a bit faster on the Nurburgring. 7:29. As yeah, we round out onto lap 8 of 9 at the Nurburgring Nordschleife. This has been very eventful race. Some ups and downs, some terrorism, some murder, some Captain Mills antics. Oh, come on, don't freeze, please. Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. Alright, our last is... you can't even really like look at the lap times because of how spread out they are. And there is Newton coming into the pit lane, which is again breaking the fabric of reality. Is he going to go onto the intermediate tyres, or is he going to take a set of slicks? He's going to take a fresh set of soft. How is Aaron doing on the intermediates, you may ask? Shit. What do you expect? Oh, I don't know what has gone off with Aaron here. I swear he was quick last time I checked. What is he doing in 10th? I guess the goat of Black Flag is just getting old and tired now.
Ah, bro, that one. Used that one a couple times. Haven't got a single chuckle so far. But my dad said it to describe Valentino Rossi while watching the MotoGP race. Yeah, that is literally like I swear my game's just tripping balls or something. This is quite literally like an LSD simulation. How shit the graphics are being tonight. What was I working on about? Yeah, getting old and tired. He used that to describe Valentino Rossi, and I thought it was so fucking funny. I had to use it in the streams. Went and got my hair cut tonight. And as usual, I look like a fucking thumb. My barber, it looked alright in the chair. I stepped out into the sun. It looked absolutely horrendous. I've got a bit shorter than I usually do, that's it. So I usually have it quite long, but since it's getting to the absolutely boiling hot British summer, I know it's going to hit 15 degrees Celsius. I'm absolutely stoked. Got a bit shorter than usual. I look like a fucking thumb. I want to go back to lock. But I can run that without it slapping my face, which is a positive. So most of these drivers are looking like they're going to take these tyres to the end of the race. Where was the rain I was promised? Oh, I thought it was just about to end the lobby. Thought we were about to have more netcode issues. Go on, can I do that? Just fire up polyphony, break the lobbies so don't have to deal with another like 15 minutes of yapping. How far back is camera? 5 minutes 26. So no one's got lapped yet, surprisingly, as it's actually shredding out in last position. I honestly thought, honest to God, thought someone was going to get lapped. I mean, anything could happen. The final stages. I mean, probably because Captain Mills was racing. I at least expected him to get lapped. But I'm pretty sure Mummy needed him after he murdered Faber. That's usually what happens when he has to rage quit a race. It's because his horny nun of a mother needs satisfying when Daddy can't do it. He probably fucked off to watch F1 qualifying, actually, which I can't blame him. I'm determined to not have my dickhead of a mate spoil it, because he spoiled sprint qualifying. Specifically said, I can't watch this at the moment, mate. Please, no spoilers. I open my phone 30 seconds later, and I've got the entire fucking subscript of sprint qualifying. So I missed that. Hopefully, couldn't see. Great squad leader, any drivers close. We've got on board with Slipstream because he still seems to be setting some really impressive lap times. I mean, he is reeling in the beard there. What's the camera angle on? Oh, go on this way. There is Beard, that gap coming down to 2 seconds now. As there is the ART car in his distance, he's reeling him in slowly but surely. As Beardy looking at the 4 tyres, he's also one that hits at the roughly the same time as our front runners are just about to go onto the back straight for the final time. Yeah, there's the hour mark. You see how perfect it would have been to finish the feature race here. Actually on the hour mark. It had actually been a good idea. But no. We've got to suffer for another like 10 minutes of this shit. Come on, Slipstream. You were gaining like a second on him, like, per sector. Where's this come? Come on. Don't know why I've been trusted to do this. The commentary's coming along a lot, but it's still shit. I still absolutely despise it when I rewatch some of the races and just. I'm one of those people that I've just been gifted with one of the most annoying voices on the planet. So why I do commentary, I have no idea. For some reason, it seems to be enjoyable because it's sim racing. We're all just the most annoying people on the planet, so I kind of just fit the build. I'll be watching some of my replays back to see how I can improve it, and I have to turn it off after like 5 minutes because I just absolutely despise the sound of my own voice, and then I check back at the analytics, and it's like I've pulled like 5-6 concurrent viewers for over like 2.5 hours. I'm like, who on earth is watching this? Like, thank you, because like 2G mucking around in chat, it's made it so much more interesting. But I would not be able to sit down for like 2.5 hours and watch an autistic teenager in his bedroom just yap while watching cars go flying around for like 2.5 hours. As yet, top runner Bonnie Lau has stopped tripping balls. He's got damage, but he is on the final lap. And so is Sector 7 pole sitter without damage, who has stolen that fastest lap from his teammate, just like the Germans did. Of course, it's a German taking the fastest lap from the pole, as Beardy McBeard. And of course, I went off. Literally. Can I still see it on the instant replay? Please, please, please. I stopped spectating this cunt for 30 seconds. No, is the replay going to work, or are we just going to be left with this glitching like... Oh yeah, you're going to see the... As the replay coming... Oh! Yeah. Come on. Yes, we are going to see the overtake. So they were bump drafting. So did... Yeah, Slipstream just went, nah, fuck this, mate, I'm going ahead of you. See ya! Alright, now we're going to wait 30 seconds before this works again. Alright, okay. So, the Polish bloke wants to get back at his teammate, third steer yet again. So, 7:44 from Slippy that last lap, and then Serum a 7:30. Well, that was his out lap, Slippy. And 40s. I'm just trying to think. Is Slippy going to challenge Serum for that 4th position? It's definitely not going to be. Definitely going to be Lutsen with a very clear P3. It's been a very nice recovery drive after that horrendous first couple of laps. And when Bolston and Bonnie are quite close. Just outboard with Bolston because he has been going quite quick as of recently. Bonnie Val, as we know, does have that aero damage. Bolston is going to catch Bonnie. Do you reckon, mate? Yeah, they've got about like 4 minutes roughly to go. And he is gaining ever so slightly. All he's got to do is get within that 7/10 slipstream range on that back straight, because then he's just going to go flying past. He is going to be quicker on the back straight due to the fact that he's not got damage. Bonnie does have that damage, and yeah, he is gaining and gaining and gaining. We're going to see a last lap fight for the lead on the last lap of GT Alpha's Season 2. It's been an absolute blast with all of you this entire season, and I look forward to the future of GT Alphas as it's separate only, separate to Black Flag. I think that's how it's working. I know Black Flag are going back to just the team. I don't know what's actually happening with everything, but there's a separate Discord for Alphas, and Pulsit has brought that gap down to 2/10. He's going to go for the move while we don't even see the ground, and there he is. Absolute wonderful move around the outside of Bonneville. He goes into first position, the German Sector 7 pole sitter. That was an absolutely fantastic move. I'm going to see if I can have a butcher's at that on the instant replay. Is it going to work? Yes, we can actually see the floor now. So I'm going to go in this camera here. Gaining. And you just see the difference between that slipstream with... No! Oh my god, it's not going to have the floor. We had the floor, and now we don't have the floor. And now we do have the floor. So, brilliant overtake. It's just too bad that my game just decided to just start shrinking balls
the second that, yeah, damage force garbage tyres. Yeah, Bonnie has taken that to its absolute limit. It's very securely second, but that does mean that pole sitter at the last moment is going to take victory here at what's it called? What fucking track are we at? Nurburgring. Yeah. Trust me, fucking professional at this. Is going to take victory for, and this will crown him as AM champion. I have no reason why this absolute alien McSpeedy Pants is in the amateur championship, but there goes my title. I was leading AM at some point, and then Bolsitter joined and just crushed the entire competition. I didn't make Lobby 1 once this entire series, which is bad even for me. Does Bonnie have enough gas? That is a good question. I do think he will be able to. Oof. Is he off? He doesn't seem to be off. Right, he's managed to make it go. He's on to the back straight. So even if you do run out of gas on this, he's got a 58-second gap back to pole sitter. He's just gonna weave down the back straight here, doing a little celebratory dance to take P2 home for ART. It's been an absolutely wonderful season. I do believe Bonnie is champion. Sharky left when LRC left. Yeah, I do believe this does crown Bonnie Bell as champion, but don't take my word for that. I can never remember how points work here. So, pole sitter rounds out the final corner. Sector 7 pole sitter wins the feature race here at Nurburgring, takes home first position. It's then Bonnie Val in second, who does have enough gas to cross the line with the celebratory victory weaves.
Yeah, they're gonna go back. He's just entering the start finish. Is there any battles? Yes, there is. We're gonna watch Slipstream and the Truth Serum. Anything could happen here. Slipstream is in that Slipstream range, but that doesn't matter as Serum goes off, going into the mini carousel. The last possible moment he could cook it up. He's binned it. He's binned it. What happened there? Just going a bit too fast into the corner here, it seems. Yeah. Catches the what's it called? Catches the sausage curb, and that just puts him up into the gravel, and that causes Slipstream to go past into P4. That is the wrong bloody button to get rid of this. Knudsen rounds out the podium in third position. Then it is going to be Sector 7 Slipstream to make it a 1-4-5 for Sector 7 racing team. He's going to round out in millimeters close to that wall as he always does, and takes fourth position home for Sector 7. Wonderful drive from Slipstream. His teammate takes the fifth position behind, and Beardy McBeard not too far behind in sixth. Newton did take the fastest lap at the last possible moment with a 7:26.8. So further back, it is Endorphin, who, can we see the ground please, thank you. God, this game is horrendous. So they've got a minute to go. So I believe Fubar is going to be, the Fubar is going to be the only driver left on track who is actually going to be able to cross the finish line before the race countdown finishes. It will still count as finishes though for the winning drivers of Kulumbe, BFER, Stormfly, Shredder, and Canyon-Lautis. They're just not going to be able to physically cross the finish line. Fubar Philanthropist Bilbo with an absolute monstrous drive from the Brits, coming back from his Captain Mill 747's murder attempt. Yes, there he is, finishing the line, and then Kulumbe with a he's got 10 seconds to catch a 1 minute 55 gap. Don't think that's happening. So, yeah, and there is the final countdown.
So yeah, very good race. I'm going to take the tyre fuel box off so we can have a look at the final results. So, Sector 7 Pole Sitter wins the race with a final time of 1 hour 9 minutes 10 seconds, 0.985, 10.9 seconds behind that after celebrations. It's Bonnie Lau, then followed by BFER Newton, Sector 7 Slipstream, The Truth Serum, Beardy McBeard, Sector 7 Endorphin, Fabar Philantris, ART Columbe 27, BFER Stormfly, Esios, Shredder 84, and County Alautis, and then Dude Bell and Captain Mills with DNS. So that is all. Oh, it's not going to count as finishes because they're just going to still say running. That's well annoying for them. They should still get points for it though. Good driving from lots of BFER next Sector 7 from absolutely. So this has gone on for absolutely ages because of that disconnect problems that we had, but I'm glad that I managed to be able to see this and round out. It's been an absolutely wonderful season of racing for GT Alphas. Icons 1000 starts. I believe it's not next week; it's the week after. But I could be wrong in that. It's gonna be nice to see the GT Alphas lot racing again. But racing fans, that's all from me tonight. I'm gonna roll the outro. Thank you for everyone who stayed in chat and made this a more enjoyable experience. It really means a lot, the support I've been getting on these streams. See everyone here in the next one. It's all for me tonight. Tra.